FM, it's all about change. Stay tuned for a life-changing word.
Somebody say, I'm getting ready for my big payback. God said we finna profit off of some things that was done in the Joel 2:23. Oh, I'm going to read the King James. Bam. Be glad then, you children of CCC. Are you at Joel 2:23? Sounding the trumpet. Ain't no time to be sorrowful. It's time to be glad because you're getting ready for your big payback. And rejoice in the Lord your God, for he has given you the former rain moderately, and he will cause to come down for you the rain, the former rain, and the latter rain in the first month. God said, what I'm about to do for you, I'm going to get all the rain together. And it's going to be like in the Indian, a rain dance going on. You know, when the Indians started, that's how they got it. The movement and the rain started. The chiefs started dancing, and then the rain began to come. They just called it up. God said, I'm going to call up rain for you. And the floors shall be full of wheat. Oh my God, get ready. And the fat shall overflow with wine and all. Oh my God. And I will restore to you the years that the locusts have eaten. The worms, the caterpillar, all them people, all them old pests, and the palmer worm, my great army which I sent among you. But buckle your seatbelt, and you shall eat in plenty. Somebody say, I'm getting ready for my big payback. All that going to the store ain't got but $10, and I can't get but $10 worth of grocery, and I'm so busy, can't get the best stuff I want to eat because I got to look at my $10 budget. The devil is a liar. I'm getting ready, and God getting ready to give me my big payback. I'm going to walk in the grocery store, and I ain't got no food stamp. I'm going in because Jehovah Jireh shall provide for me. And when I get in, I'm going to get my T-bone steaks if I want them in Jesus' name. I'm going to get my ribeye steak if you want them in Jesus' name. Come on, you could have been too low. God said, I'm going to reward you. Sit down. Yeah, I'm going to get the real. All that old off-brand stuff, it ain't going in my house because God is getting ready to give me my big payback. You don't want that bread no more? No. I only eat one day at my house because people going to wonder how I'm living like I'm living. Somebody say, get ready for your big what? Well, ain't nobody don't want their payback. Don't worry about them. But go ahead on, set yourself up for what God gonna give you. Yeah. I'm finna finish reading. He said, and you shall eat in what? I'm just reading the Bible. I didn't write it. And he said, we're gonna be satisfied this time. We're going to be satisfied. And we're going to praise the name of the Lord your God that has dealt wondrously with you. And my people shall never be what? Come on, put your hands together. The spirit of shame is lifted in Jesus' name. Come on, put your hands together. Somebody walking around with shame. God said, you ain't got to never be ashamed because I'm your big payback daddy. I take care of you. Well, Job, let's go in the NC version, the New Century version. Because I want you to hear when he told them that in the New Century, he said, I'm going to pay you back. Let me read to you. Verse 23. So be happy, people of Christ Center Church. Be joyous in the Lord your God, because he does what is right. He has brought you rain. He has sent the fall rain and the spring rain for you as before. And the threshing floor shall be full of grain. The barrels will overflow. Somebody say, I'm getting ready for my overflow. See, if you don't believe you can have overflow, you won't never say you can have overflow. Somebody say, I'm getting ready for my overflow, don't you know? With new wine and olive oil. Though I set my great army against you, those wandering locusts and those hopping locusts and the destroying locusts and the cutting locusts that ate your crop. But listen to this. I will pay you back. But this how I like what he said. For those years of trouble. That's good news, baby. See, when I think about people, situations, and circumstances that left without any kind of reply, they just left. You gave them your all, and they booked up and didn't even say, see you, wouldn't want to be you. Most time we get grudges in our life. We get resentment in our life. We get bitterness in our life. That's what caused us not to receive the great payback. See, the enemy knows just who to put in our life that we labor with. And we labor with them. And we sow with them. And we sow with them. And we give with them. And we teach them, and we tutor them, and we train them, and we help them, and we bless them. Have you felt me yet? And then, before you know it, they're out of your life. Somebody said, well, not even a bye-bye. But what happens to most believers? We get bitter. We get bitter. And God said, I never sent them for you to get better. I sent them for you to bless them, and then I want to make you better. That's why we think they done robbed us. That's why we think they owe us something. But all the time, it was in the plan of God. God sent them to test our heart like he did the children of Israel. He wanted to see, freely we don't receive what freely we give. And most time we miss it. So before we get to shouting on our great comeback and our big payback, if our hearts ain't been clean, to release those people and trust God to pay us.
Another life-changing message from Apostle Brenda Ashley. For more information, find us on the web at www.christcenterchurch.org.